Okay, so for this final question, Mr. Nguyen has decided to divide $775 among his three daughters um, in the following way. If the oldest daughter gets twice as much as the youngest, okay, so when I read that, what the older daughter is going to get is based on what the younger daughter gets. The oldest is going to get twice as much as the youngest. So I'm just going to start right now with the let statement before I even read the rest of it. I'm going to say let y um, be the amount that the youngest daughter gets. Okay, so now that I'm real clear on what y is, right, that's the amount that the youngest daughter gets, I can use that to write an expression for how much money the oldest daughter gets. And it says the oldest daughter gets twice as much as the youngest. So I can just write this expression here, oldest, and she's going to get 2 times what the youngest gets. And the middle daughter gets $35 more than the youngest. Okay, so here's the middle daughter. And this is nice because it's written in terms of the youngest also. Whatever the youngest gets, we're going to add $35 to that for the middle daughter. So again, remember that the three of them, he's going to divide up $775 amongst the three daughters. So at this point, we can now write a simple equation that would express this information. So I'm going to say we're going to take the y, that's what the youngest daughter gets, plus 2y, that's what the oldest daughter gets, plus y plus 35, that's what the middle daughter gets, and that amount of money has to add up to $775. So if I simplify this expression, I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, there's 4y plus 35 equals 775. Therefore, 4y would be $740 if I take away 35 from each side. And if I divide by 4, we get that y should be $185. So the amount of money that the youngest daughter gets is 185. So I can write for the youngest it's $185. For the middle, it was $35 more than that. So if I take the middle child and add 185 plus 35, I get $220. And then finally, to get the oldest daughter, I'm going to take the 185 and double that, and that gives me $370. One of the things that should be true is that if I add these, I get a 5 here, 8, 9, 10, that's 17, carry the 1, whoops, and then I get this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I get $775. So it does indeed add up to the 775 that he had. So here's my solution, and I think you can see this let statement, being really clear about why made it pretty easy, straightforward to set up and solve for y and then the oldest, youngest, and middle child.